Several years ago, I entered an ad for a house sitter that was posted on my college bulletin board. I was struggling, college student, so I desperately needed money. Anyway, as I stated before, I saw an ad looking for a house sitter, and of course, I answered. After speaking to Mr. Jones, the property manager, I immediately received an email with detailed instructions contained inside. Included in the email were directions to the house and rules I had to follow. The set of rules themselves were pretty strange. One of the rules stated that I was not allowed to enter any of the rooms except for the bathroom and kitchen. It was around noon when I arrived at the house and was in awe when I saw it. The yard was immaculate, and the house was huge, reminding me of those houses you see in an architect magazine. The house, or should I say, mansion, was located in a cul-de-sac and was one of only 4 houses on Maple Lane. As I stood at the door, took a deep breath, and rang the doorbell. I swore I could hear a ringing of the doorbell echo throughout the house. Anyway, as if on cue, the door opened in front of me. "Hello," I called out, but of course, got no answer. I hesitated for a moment before I finally entered the house. As I entered the house, the front door slammed behind me, causing me to jump. I began to explore the house and noticed that it seemed bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. Perhaps it was an optical illusion, I thought, and simply brushed it off. Soon, I would learn the true horrors inside the house, but I'll save that for later. Anyway, where was I? Oh, the house seemed bigger on the inside, and there was barely any furniture, making it appear like nobody lived there. A few pieces of furniture I did notice, though, were located in the living room and included a couch, an end table, a lamp, a coffee table, a TV, and a stand. As I sat down on the couch, I noticed that there was a note on the coffee table. I picked it up and began to read it. "Hello, Anne. If you're hungry, help yourself to anything in the kitchen, and watch some TV too, but remember, for your safety, do not enter any of the other rooms inside the house. Sincerely, Mr. Jones." After reading the note, I placed it back on the table, then realized I was actually hungry. Going into the kitchen, I got a drink and then made myself a sandwich. Walking back to the living room, I switched on the TV. About an hour later, I realized I had to pee. Going to the bathroom, I happened to pass by a locked room when I heard several loud knocks. I stopped, dead in my tracks. Reaching for the door, I remembered what Mr. Jones said, but opened it anyway. Instead of a room, though, I was now facing a very, very, very long hallway. When leaving through the door I came in from, I found myself inside a windowless room. "What the hell is going on here?" I said out loud. Panic began to set in when I realized there was no other way out of the hallway. So I continued down the hallway. I could still hear the TV blaring in the distance. I wondered somehow if I was in one of those escape rooms. Anyway, I felt exhausted as they're searching for a way out. I found a corner and instantly fell asleep. Several hours later, I woke up to find a cute guy standing over me. I immediately recognized him as a classmate who went missing several months previously. His name was Mike, and apparently he'd been trapped in the house for several months. He went on to tell me what he knew about the house. This house was built a year ago. Who built it, I don't know, but every hour the house shifts. We're not alone either, see? There are other people like us who are trapped in this house too. Oh, there's something else I need to tell you. Before Mike could finish his sentence, though, the floor beneath us began to shift. "Run!" Mike shouted. As I was running, something began to chase me. I could hear it growling, too, as it tried to catch me. Somehow, I managed to escape. Once outside, I headed for my car. When I started my car, I looked at the display on the radio and realized that 3 years had passed since I first entered the house on Maple Lane. Anyway, I need to go to the police station. Before I could drive to the station, though, I saw 4 other people entering the house on Maple Lane. Now, I feel I have to warn them, and also find Mike.